Yes, friends, throughout the day, listening to so many classes, shastras, always is very exhausting, fatigue, tiring. But then Lord has given us this, so let us, seeking His blessings, abide by whatever are His orders. To you to listen, as it is difficult to me also to talk 7 8 hours, not an easy thing. In fact, after this thought, even one word to utter also no energy. So what? We are doing our own inner sadhana. We are doing our seva to Shruti Mata and our Rishi Parampara and our Bhagwan and in general to the Adhyatmikata. And each one has his own goals and convictions. Here, the speaker has this conviction and goal only to study our Shastras and discuss on that. Whatever the consequences, we don't know. And who is getting done these things to us is the divine only. What are his leelas? Let him जाने. हमको क्यों चिंता करना? अब तक तो निभाया है, आगे भी निभाएंगे. Maybe in this only our good is there. What maybe? Certainly. Therefore, I need not even say now to bring your patience and all. You are already having so much of that patience, so much of settledness in the mind that being regular and able to listen and register. Lord should recognize, definitely He will do so, our sincerity, regularity. May He bless us with those subtle, intuitive, intellectual abilities to pierce through the words and see the essential knowledge. And may we be enjoy that ashcharya of having this Siddhantika jnana and its beauty. And not stopping there, may God's grace bless us, even in sincerely, consciously doing what is supposed to be done. And may the glimpses of the experience of divine dawn on all of us. Even may we be fully established in it. Furthermore, may we can become the fit instruments in the hands of the Lord to serve His own subjects or the creation in this Adhyatmika Marga. Have patience as you have already, be regular as you are already, and relying on divinity, be sincere. Whatever little bit we are able to grasp, catch every day, enjoy that. If one day nothing is understood, never mind. At least you sat in the class. That itself is achievement. In this way, there's nobody in our life to encourage us to be in spiritual path. Nobody in our life again and again to appreciate us. We only have to. And whenever we can fall down or falter for any reason, who can uplift us is again our own inner convictions which can make us stand. Be ready like that. And never lose the hope, never give up the effort. Let that relentlessness, continuity, consistency be there, which will mature our intellects in the understanding of the truth. So maybe all that way, surrender at the feet of Ishvara, Guru Tattva, Parabrahma, Shruti Mata, to show that kindness, compassion in us and empower us in all the required ways so that this endeavor of our visualizing Shastras through that trying to visualize the truth becomes an obstructed success. Let us do our next text of Adhyatma Ramayanam. Om 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 Sanavatu Sanav Bhunaktu Sahaviryangaravaj तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ओम शांति 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 ओम व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः ओम नमस्ताराय नमः शंभवे च मयो भवे च नमः शंकराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च ओम श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या भक्ति विद्या योग विद्या धर्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या भक्ति विद्या योग विद्या धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोध सिद्ध्यर्थम पुराणे इतिहासोक्त भगवत भागवत दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थम विश्वशांति कल्याणार्थम सदा धर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम अस्माकं सदा साधकानां आयुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य दीर्घायु समस्त सद्गुण शक्तिनामवाप्ति द्वारा सर्व आध्यात्मिक कर्मसु दिग्विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायणस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ श्रीरामनाम संकीर्तनम्। ओं परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। ओं श्री सीतारामाभ्यां नमः। श्री उमामहेश्वराभ्यां नमः। श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्राभ्यां नमः। श्री वाल्मीकि तुलसीदासाभ्यां नमः। ओं श्री वेदव्यास महर्षये नमः। समस्त श्रीरामचंद्र भक्तेभ्यो नमः। श्रीरामायण आचार्येभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओं श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम। 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 जय जय राम जय जय राम। ओम नमोस्तु रामाय स लक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रियमानिलेभ्यः नमोस्तु चंद्रार्क मरुद्गणेभ्यः। Friends, in Adhyatma Ramayanam, Kishkindha Kandam, we are in the third Sarga, where the Vali is there, died. Now Tara Vilapa, Bhavan Rama, doing that Santwana to Tara by giving Brahma Upadesh, Tattva Jnana Upadesh. And we may feel that it is out of place. No, it is the place where the sublime Atma Jnana, Tattva Jnana, Upanishad Jnana, Vedanta Jnana, Brahma Jnana, Mukti giving Jnana, we have to gain. In this way, relentlessly, when we go on, listen, contemplate, then only the essence of that will come to our catch. देखो, कोई सब्जी भी लगाओगे उगाओगे 6 महीने 1 साल लगता है कि नहीं? अब आम का पेड़ तो 6-8 साल के बाद ही फल देता है. There are some trees which give result after 20-30 years. So too the Shastra Jnana takes many lives for its understanding, conviction, practice and result. But all that is only when we begin and continue without stopping. So what is the Rama's Upadesha? Let us see. Chant from the mantra 13 up to the mantra 21. So these 9 मंत्र हम पढ़ेंगे आज, उतना ही क्लास करेंगे जितना होके उसमें. ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. अतः श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराण अंतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रम किष्किंधा कांडम तृतीय सर्गः. श्री महादेव उवाच. श्रीराम उवाच 13 से किं भीरुशोचसि व्यर्थं शोकस्या विषयं पतिं पतिस्तवायं देहो वा जीवो वा वद तत्त्वतः पंचात्मको जडो देहः त्वं मां सरुधिरास्तिमान् कालकर्म गुणोत्पन्नः सोऽप्यास्तेऽद्यापि ते पुरः मन्यसे जीवमात्मानं जीवः तर्विनिरामयः न जायते न म्रियते न तिष्ठति न गच्छति न स्त्री पुमान् वा षण्डो वा जीवः सर्वगतो व्ययः एक एवाद्वितीयोऽयम् आकाशवदलेपकः नित्यो ज्ञानमयः शुद्धः सः कथं शोकमर्हति. तारोवाच देहो अचित् काष्ठवत् राम जीवो नित्यश्चिदात्मकः सुखदुःखादिसम्बन्धः कस्य स्यात् राम मे वद. श्रीराम उवाच अहङ्कारादिसम्बन्धः यावत् देहेन्द्रियैः सह संसारस्तावत् एव स्यात् आत्मनस्त्वविवेकिनः मिथ्यारोपितसंसारः न स्वयं विनिवर्तते विषयान् ध्यायमानस्य स्वप्ने मिथ्यागमो यथा अनाद्यविद्यासम्बन्धात् तत्कार्याहं कृतेस्तथा संसारोपार्थकोऽपि स्यात् रागद्वेषादिसङ्कुलः मन एव हि संसारः बन्धश्चैव मनः शुभे आत्मा मनः समानत्वम् एक तद्गत बन्धभाक् ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Friends, each of these mantras of Rama's teaching are really the very, very deep, sublime truths of Vedanta. And given this time by Rama to Tara, this knowledge also is not so straight, simple, though looks. And in that, lot of intelligence, subtlety, Bhagavan used. And if I have to talk in that way, this portion, I need 1 month to talk because of the need of building up so much of the base to develop every thought hidden in every of the shloka. Very sublime it is, very all of that brought together and subtly put. Okay, and the very first topic it itself is so mind-blowingly great. As a million times telling, ki with that intuitive power, if we study that portion and there the hidden truth, if it clicks to us at this very moment, we are free from the inner illusions. Illusion created all subsequent generation of causes of bandhana. And Lord uses lot of tactics and intelligences here. I'll give you for an example. I'm not going into the shlokas right now. After this 1 hour, 2 minutes, we'll enter. He just asks Tara, who is your husband? Is his deha or the self inside? So direct question. We'll discuss it little later, little detailedly. Then immediately if she comes to the understanding that it is the self inside, he gives the explanation of the lakshanas of the Atma. Such self with these lakshanas or visheshanas, like it is given in every Avadi Upanishad. And in Ishavasya, Saparega Sukramakayam Puranam Asna Viragam Shuddhama Papa Vidham. And in our Mundaka Upanishad, Yattad Adresham Agrahyam Agotram Avarnam Achakshu Shrotram Tadapanipādam Nityavibham Sarvagatam Susukshmam Yad Bhutayonim Paripashyanti Dhiraha Tadavyam. In Mandukya, Nanta Pragnam, Navish Pragnam, Novaida Pragnam, Na Pragnanaganam, Na Pragnam, Na Pragnam, Adrushtam, Avivaharim, Agrahyam. See, every of the Upanishad is so subtly describing the self. न जायते म्रियते वा विपश्चित् नायं कुतश्चिन्न बभूव कतिश्चित् अजो नित्य शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणः न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे गीता एंड कठोपनिषद. हर एक उपनिषदों में हमको तत्व का लक्षण स्वरूप दृष्टि से भी तटस्थ दृष्टि से भी हमको बताए. Now, those Lakshana Yukta self, Rama here explains to Thara and says, such self can never die. Then how can you worry for him? Now, in this discussion, what he intelligently has done is, he did not bring the idea or the topic or the thought of the Jiva at all. Sharira and Atma, दो ही बात उन्होंने किया. See the intelligence of Ram. Then it gave a chance to Tara to ask a question. If the Sharira is Jada, it has nothing to gain or lose. If the Atma being Chaitanya imperishable, there is no dukkha and bondage to him. Who is having this suffering? Who is getting this bondage? Is it not? That question she asks about the Jiva. To answer, therefore, the entire 8-9 shlokas of pure Vedantic explanation of how each of the things are again born out of ignorance of self only and creating the bandhana to other, Bhagavan explains. In each of these shlokas, because you and I have studied some of the Upanishads, although very lightly with our capacity, that gives us a chance to have at least a glimpse of the understanding. And those are very fresh, never heard such things. उनको तो अच्छी तरह से क्लास में नींद आ जाएगा. They themselves will run away to see the IPL. We not. So talk to them anything. So let us see the beautiful first thing only for 3-4 minutes today. What he says, Sri Ramji's words we are seeing now. Ki kim bhiru shochasi vyartham. You are crying for nothing unnecessarily. Shokasya avishayam patim. Your husband doesn't deserve to be become miserable by you. Now the question, Patihi tava ayam deho va jivo va vada tattvataha. That's what I am saying. At this very point or junction, and if it clicks to us by God's grace, only by God's grace it will happen, then the biggest, thickest layer of Maya just gets dismantled in front of us. You can see that curtain riser or curtain going away, then you are actually one to one with the beautiful truth. We'll ponder on this at least for 1 or 2 minutes. What is the question asked by Rama to Tara? Is this body lying in front of you? Is the Pati or the self in it? Such an important, crucial question. I am deliberately pausing here for all of us. Now, the answer, with whatever Tara gives later on, Rama himself will continue his question. What is that? If this Deha is Pati, then बुलाओ उनको, बात करो उनसे, खाना खिलाओ, प्यार करो, डांटो, पूछो कोई प्रश्न. If that Deha is your husband, he is not doing. He should do, no, because Deha is there very much. So, who was therefore inside this Deha, because of whom all these interactions were happening so far? That is the Pati, not this body. Even when that was there in the body. Again, I am pausing. If this Deha is your husband, then let him talk, no, let him tell what he wants for you to make for him. तुम्हारे सामने पड़ा है, राम जी वही पूछ रहे, पहले भी था, अभी भी पड़ा है. अब पहले तुम जो भी पूछते थे, कहते थे, सुनते थे. अब let him suno now, if he is the Deha. Question is, if he is the Deha. No, this thing that Ham Dehosmi and the person in front also Deha Asti is so strong in us that the embodied real self Jiva, we are not at all valuing him. Because of whose presence the body was enlivened so far. Because of whose presence the body was responding, reacting, acting, going through all the gamut called as experiences, called as life. That's what I am saying. If it clicks, if that Deha is your husband, let him respond to you. पहले तो करता था. शरीर, what is Rama's point? He says, so api aste adhyapi te puraha. पहले भी था वो, अभी तुम्हारे सामने है. Same Deha. Deha is common. Okay, now he is not answering. Earlier he answered. Both times Deha common. Now he is not answering. That time he answered. What is the difference? Therefore, there must be somebody who is other than Deha, who was inside. He was answering at that time because he was there inside. Now he has gone away. Therefore, this is not answering. Therefore, what is the conclusion? This Deha is not Pati. Can it click to us by God's grace? Only Bhagavad Kripa. सारा झमेला झंझट संसार ऐसे डिसॉल्व हो जाएगा. लाइक you maintain 20 years of misunderstanding with someone and never talk to them. Some mediator came. In 2 minutes, he dissolved by bringing the right understanding. All those 20 years of suffering, does it go away or not in a moment? माफ करेंगे दोनों एक दूसरों को, सॉरी करेंगे, हाथ मिलाएंगे, गले मिलेंगे, हो गया. In the same way, from millions of lives, all our sufferings are because of dehoham. The moment it is discovered, naham dehaha, all problems gone. But for that, the intuitive intellect is required. For that, how many lives of Shastra we have to listen? Do the Manana Chintana, beg and pray to Bhagavan and Lord and Guru as we are begging now for the wretched things of the world. When you pray to the Lord with the same intensity, let this jnana dawn to me. Let me have this clarity of vision. ऐसे भगवान के चरण में झपट लपट कर पकड़ कर उनको मांगते हैं, then he will give this knowledge which we are listening through words, which we are intellectually apprehending, but it is not as effective as it has to be because that knowledge is not so powerful to dismantle the illusions of taking the Deha as the self. Again, I am repeating, if that Deha is your husband, he should respond to you. He is not responding. Therefore, he is not the husband. Then who must be? The one who is inside. And the inside is who? The Jiva. But Bhagavan is not bringing the concept of Jiva deliberately. He's straight away talking about Jiva as Paramatma only. Because ultimately, the Jiva Bhava also is Mithya. It's a reflected consciousness in the Aham Vritti. The true self alone is reality. And to this knowledge, we are blindfolded from many lives, and that ignorance is giving us the notion of taking I am Jiva and Dehatadhatmya. Once I identify with my body, every body I look at as body only. So that type of Deha Sambandha happens, which is only giver of little pleasures but lengthy miseries. Is that body your husband? Batao. you know, father died. No, is that body your father? If he so, then he should answer you. He should give you pocket money. और everyday डंडा लगाते थे. आज बोलो उनको पप्पा डंडा लगाओ. Body doesn't do. There is jiva. Body is only jada. It's only given hutment to stay. Never feel emotional to this knowledge कि ये knowledge थोड़ा गंभीर है मेरे को नहीं चाहिए. This stupidity, if you don't live, no, you will never be able to gain the redeeming this knowledge. मुक्ति देने वाला ये वाला समझ आपको हजारों जिंदगी में नहीं आएगा. Without that, even God cannot help you. How the God helps when you pray to Him is not by making your husband or father alive all the time. No, He helps you by giving you wisdom. The solution giving wisdom which God gives, you don't want to take. And the impossible things you ask, He cannot. And even if He gives mano, okay, your husband or father or anybody alive, after 40 years, इतना ओल्ड हो जाएंगे. इन बिटवीन और कुछ भी हो सकता है. एक्सीडेंट पे हाथ पैर टूटेगा, मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग हो सकते हैं, लड़ाइयाँ झगड़ा हो सकते हैं. How can you expect everything to go to smooth? See in the families, how many in how many houses the husband and wife both are praying for each other to die only. That much disturbance happened in their lives. What's the guarantee it will not happen in your life? I'm just telling how to counter the emotions of the mind which talk impossibilities by other set of probabilities. That's how we have in our mind all the expectations, questions. We should have the right answers in our own intellect. And if you refuse to take medicine for the diseases, we can never be cured and we can never be avoiding the suffer physically. In the same way, at the mind intellect level also, if you refuse to take the knowledge, nobody can cure our inner dukkha. And we continue to be miserable without taking knowledge and we seek sympathy from others. Nobody has time for us because everybody has their own problems. Again, the question remains, hey Tara, is that body your husband? मैं तो सवाल छोड़ूंगा रे अगले 10 दिन तक. If yes, he should reply to you. He should answer to you. Is it not? He should respond to your calls. Till yesterday he was replying. Now he is not. Yesterday also was Deha there. Today also Deha is there in front. If Deha is your husband, do it. Let him. That's what I am saying. If it clicks at this very moment, once for all, we understand we are not Deha, but we are somebody inside the Deha. And who is that inside? Again, there are two things. One is Jiva, second Paramatma. पहले तो जी देहो हमको तो छोड़ दो. Now you understand? From in beginning of our classes, 1 or 2 years onwards, didn't we start these 5 prayers? What is it? Jagan Mithya, Naham Dehosmi, Naham Jivosmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Sarvam Brahmamayam. These were our 5 Mahavakyas. Among them the second one was Naham Dehosmi. Because of our prayers, Bhagavan has brought us to this topic where Bhagavan himself, through Tara, asking all of us. Now think with all your relations, whom you are related to, the embodied or the body. First, eject or reject the body as the self, first of all. It is only hutment, it is only place to stay. But never ever this knowledge was given, never we took this knowledge. Therefore, we are so much identified with Deha Dada. And in this world, everything can be given up, but not the Dehosmi. If Dehosmi cannot be given up, then nothing can be given up. When you don't give up, you will only suffer. Because you don't take up the truth or reality. How important it is. जितना भी कड़वा लगे ये सच है. जितना भी भयंकर भयानक लगे, there's no way. When the problem or disease is big, if doctor says amputation करूंगा या काटूंगा या उधर 3-4 स्टेंट लगाऊंगा तभी तुम जियोगे, don't you allow him? In the same way, for this psychological diseases inner, spiritual treatment alone is the medication, however it looks like. You have to be ready for that surgery or operation. ऑपरेशन कराओ तो सारे परेशानियां चले जाएंगे. ऑपरेशन नहीं करोगे तो परेशानियां आते ही रहेंगे हर जगह से. ये दिल का ऑपरेशन है, ये फिजिकल दिल का नहीं, ये अंदर वाला दिल. ये बाहर का दिल का दौरा हर जन्म में एक बार रहता रहता है, पर अंदर के दिल का दौरा अगर आप इस नॉलेज से दूर करोगे ना, दिल का प्रॉब्लम, then never ever will have heart attacks. The physical heart attack only makes us kill in one body, but the spiritual attack of the heart by the ignorance, every life it kills us. You understand? If this knowledge is not gained, next life also we are born, wife, husband, children, that time also they will die, again we miserable. Again चलता ही रहेगा, करते रहो. No, there is no emotion here. आपको इसी में मजा आ रहा है तो करो. Oh no, I want to come out. No, this is the thing. Oh my dear Tara, is that body your husband or the Atma inside? See, patitava ayam deho va jivo va vada tattvataha. And as I told you yesterday, you don't tell people. You ask a question so that they can think. Let them find the answer. And if somebody says, no, I do not listen to the thing, my husband is this body only, I want him to be alive, that is impossible. Go. लड़ाई मत करना गुरुओं से. उनका जो दिया हुआ ज्ञान है उनको स्वीकार कर. इतना कॉमन सेंस नहीं है तो देन यू आर लेट लूज. कंटिन्यू व्हाटएवर यू वांट. नाउ द नेक्स्ट वन, सी पंचात्मकः जडः देहः. Made out of the Panchamahabhutas is Deha, it is Jada. It is enlivened because of the Paramatma inside. So first this body should be understood as made of Panchamahabhutas, it is Jada. You know that Hindi का कहावत, कहीं का ईट कहीं का रोड़ा, भानुमति ने कुलबा जोड़ा. एक सुना आपने ना, कहीं से ईट लिया, रोड़ा अपने कुलबा बना लिया उन्होंने अपने. सो टू एक वायु से थोड़ा आकाश से थोड़ा लिया, अग्नि से, वायु से, पानी से लेके भाई आई वांट टू मेक ए देहा, दे दिया. बट दे गिव ए कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, भाई ये 70 या 60 या 50 या 40 या 80 साल का ही है, जितना भी हो उसके बाद वापस लिया जाएगा सब कुछ. वो दस्तखत साइन करके ही हमको दिया जाता है. आफ्टर अग्रीमेंट ओनली साइंड दैट द ट्रांजैक्शंस हैपन. नो, सो अग्रीमेंट साइन करने के बाद हमको मिलता है. एंड वंस द टाइम गोज अवे, एवरी ऑफ द पंच महाभूत टेक्स अवे इट्स पार्ट गिवन, then they will have to go. Now this wisdom is so true and so real and so important to gain. How can we be so foolish and stupid to refuse this knowledge? Think. Rama ji is कैसे हमको बचा. आत्मा पंच आत्मा को जड़ो देहा and त्वंग मांस रुधिर अस्थिमान. What are there in this? The त्वंग मांस रुधिर अस्थि, all of these only are there. Is it not? Then where from it is born? Kala karma guna utpanna. Important. That's why I said in each of these shloka, big things Sri Ramji filled. And studying this Adhyatma Ramayanam only, Bhagavan Sri Adi Shankaracharya, from each shloka, taking those 4-5 big topics, he wrote one Prakarana Grantha, or the Prakarana Grantha having 10 shlokas to cover one topic. You understand? The Tattva Bodha, the Atma Bodha, the Shastra, Upadesha Shastri, the Viveka Chudamani, all these things which our Adi Shankara Bhagavan has given. 25th April this month is Adi Shankara Jayanti. Let us celebrate it very beautifully this time morning. He has helped us in explaining all these things as appealingly understandable to all of us. बट भगवान राम फटाफट उन्होंने सारे सारांश उसमें लगा दिया. हियर पंचात्मा को जड़ो देहा, देर ही हैज डिस्क्राइब्ड ब्रह्मा माया नामक ब्रह्मण शक्ति अस्ति, त्रिगुणात्मिका अस्ति, एंड फ्रॉम दैट महातत्व केम, फ्रॉम द महातत्व समष्टि अहंकार, that has got divided into 3 types of sattvic, ras, tamasic. From sattvic ahankara devatas came, rasic ahankara indriyas antakarana came, tamasic ahankara panchamahabhutas came. They got into mutual permutation combination called as panchikaranam. From that, the Panchamahabhutas came. From that, entire Sthula Dehas came. Bhashyakara's guide. And they are all written in some other Upanishads, other Puranas. So, for all the writings of Adi Shankara, the Yoga Vasishta, the Adhyatma Ramayana are main support for his Prakarana Granthas. And that knowledge was the basis for giving bhashya on all the prasthanatraya of Gita, Upanishad, and Brahma Sutra. And Lord only came in his form to explain. And you and I have little studied them, therefore we are able to study Upanishads. Because of that, these sublime things we are able to study. अगर नहीं है सारा बैकग्राउंड मानो, ये सारे मंत्र हमको बाउंसर्स या वाइड बाल हो जाते, क्या बोल रहे कुछ समझ में नहीं आता. But at the same time, how much crucial and important are these knowledges or wisdoms? There's no plural in knowledge and wisdom, but still. Clear? Ki kala karma guna utpanna. Remember? Karma, kala and karma and guna utpanna. Means what? Depending on our own different gunas, whatever the karmas we have done, as a result of that in kala, for some particular kala, this deha is utpanna and given to us. And these gunas and our karmas, be attentive. I have not only started working when the body is born, till the body leaves. Throughout the body's sustenance, these gunas and गुण के कारण मैं नामक जीव जो कर्म किया उसका फल इसके ऊपर असर दिखाई जा रहा है. This is called in yoga bhasha as jati and ayu, and in between these two bhoga. That is why no body is all the time healthy. No body is all the time diseased also. No body is always energetic. No body is all the time weak. Is it not changing every day? Why it is so? Because karma phala जो है अलग अलग इस देह को मिलना है. And diseases. Some diseases are self-created because of our. Tomorrow we are going to study in our Yoga Darshana Shastra. The three words used are in the Karana and the Rasa and Dhatu. Dhatu, Rasa and Karana. Because of these three, Vishamata, the diseases will come. That is self-created diseases. Other than that, many are because of our own Purva Janma Karma. That's how you see some children are born spastic only. Some are born with the limbs non-functional. You know, एक एक को एक एक है. कुछ लोग 10 साल तक ठीक होते हैं, सडनली पोलियो आ गया और दोनों पैर लटकने लगे अभी. All of that is karma, and from all of that we have to learn for ourselves कि whatever papa punya karma we have done, as a result of that these dehas have come. So long only they'll continue. As long as they continue, again because of papa punya, whatever sukha dukkha it has to come, it comes. Is it not to see this sharira, the nidra wali bhoga, अच्छे अच्छे कुर्सियों में बैठने वाला भोग, भोजन वाला भोग. If you do lot of punya, it will come. You know that if that is there, even we are in the far off place, वहां भी खाना पहुंच जाता है. नहीं तो you are amidst all the foods, but no one offers to you and you can't take it. You will be भूखे ही रह जाओ, अपने प्रारब्ध में नहीं है तो. All the foods are around, but nobody offers and you don't take. You can take and ask ना, वो हमको inner ego आता है. It's not ego. You don't have in your prarabdha that food to eat that day. Some other day somebody suddenly brings, and you are free to have it. See, that day the karma phala. And these karmas done depending on three gunas. Okay? The sattva guna hai, to yajna agadi karma we do. Then good deha, and in the deha good sukha will come. Rajo guna hai, we do the other karmas of selfishness, etc. It is a mixed up. Therefore, दोनों सुख दुख मिलते हैं. तामसिक है हम गुणों में. With tamo guna, we do all criminal activities that gives this type of yatana sharira, and in that throughout we don't get bhoga, we only get roga or dukkha. Okay, but all said and done, the deha is only a jada, it's a panchatmaka, and it is because of the karma and guna and kala. So जीव रूपी मैं मेरे गुण के कारण कोई ना कोई जो कर्म किया उसके अनुसार काल में एक काल तक ये देह दिया जाएगा. That's why you see nobody is permanent. Is it not? Will not be here. After 10, 15, 20 years, maximum 50. Again, if you are doing lot of yoga and kaya kalpa chikitsa, maybe 2000 साल आप जिएंगे. मुझे तो इतना नहीं जीना. I want to go to good place, better place, and with better people and better work. No, if this knowledge has become stronger, 50% our problems go away, because 50% problems are because of Dehosmi Bhanam. This knowledge should be given first in all education systems at home. पर ये दिया जाए तो शारीरिक भोगों से हम दूर होते हैं, हमको होना नहीं चाहते हम, इसलिए वो नॉलेज को हमने दूर कर दी. लाइक बाबा जी का जाओ तो हमारे बुरा आदत को छुड़वाएंगे, देयरफॉर बाबा जी को ही छोड़ देंगे. दिस इज व्हाट वी डू. Like people don't talk to me. Why? If they talk to me, I tell philosophy, and they don't like. I also don't talk because they talk samsara. I'm not interested in that. I talk spirituality. They are not interested. Therefore, we stay together but don't talk. देखो महात्माओं, दुनिया में क्या मजा. चल ही रहा है, चल ही रहा है, चलते ही रहेगा ऐसा ही. So now comes if it is convinced this deha is not me, then who is there inside? Not even jiva. Jiva is also pseudo. Is only mithya. You know, jiva is not real. You know that beautiful story of Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi. Remember that fellow in a marriage actively working so much, everything is doing. Then the लड़की के तरफ वाले were thinking कि this from लड़के के तरफ से फिर भी काम कर रहा है. Then लड़के वाले ने सोचा ये तो लड़की की तरफ से नेचुरल उनको करना है. Then after those 2-3 days marriage is over, when both of them sat together and talking so many things, suddenly the topic came. See that person, so much he was working, very good that you brought him. This लड़की वाले ने कहा, they said, अरे what we brought? He is from your side only, we thought. Not from you, no. Not from you, no. Then who is he? अरे ढूंढो कौन है? By the time you find him, वो सारे गहने सब लेकर उड़ गया. In the same way is our ego. As long as you don't inquire about it, it remains, it acts so actively only to pose that it is giving us sukha, but the end result it gives dukkha only. All these topics here also they are going to be studied in Bhagavatam 10th skanda also we are going to study even in the 12th. Next 3-4 days be ready to receive this very sublime liberating jnanam. Be prepared in the mind, have that goodwill. Don't worry about the words or the examples or the language, but through them, what is the theme conveyed, which is the meaning and essence of Shastra. Learn the art of eating kela, throwing the chilka. Don't eat kela and chilka together, you will have stomachache. A wise person throws the skin and eats the fruit. Another wise person throws the fruit and eats the chilka. Like many people, they don't catch why we have said. They only take the example and they get offended that you have attacked me. Then they suffer. That suffering is eating the skin of the banana, not the real banana. So learn that throughout life to eat banana through the skin. So don't worry about the expressions or all that. ये तो चलता है दुनिया में. The point is what a beautiful knowledge our Shastras, our Guru Parampara is giving us. With open mouth and heart they are giving. With open heart and hands, let us receive. This is the greatest opportunity. Let not squander away these opportunities. Let us not squander away even our life also. May we mean business in this as soon as possible. So tomorrow we'll straight away take up. Therefore, straight away in 15 or 12 or 13 points, Sri Rama talks about the Atma Swarupa Lakshana. Tara is very intelligent. She catches both of them. Then she asks them who is suffering. Then comes the beautiful discussion of the variety of delusory superimpositions, delusory identifications. है कि नहीं. तो तादात्म्यताएं और अध्यारोपताएं उसके बारे में आगे सब्जेक्ट होगा. So this chapter I can't guarantee to finish in a day or two. It may take even 3 or 4 because the topic is very subtle. Thank you. Sarvam Ramarpanam Purnamadah Purnamidam Purna Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Bol Shri Ramachandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. Om ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वन्तरे अमृतकलशहस्ताय सर्वामय विनाशाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्री महाविष्णवे नमः। भाग्यावति चंद्रिका भक्त चित्तकीर्ति जनागना रोगवरत दंबोले मृत्युदार कुडारि गाय नमो नमः। ओम ना सैरोगरे सबीरा जपत निरंतर वीरा। ओम श्री हनुमद्वीराय नमः। श्री हनुमते नमः। श्री हनुमते नमः। श्री हनुमते नमः। श्री हनुमते नमः। ओम श्री हनुमते नमः। श्री हनुमते नमः। श्री हनुमते नमः। श्री हनुमते नमः। ओम श्री हनुमते नमः। श्री हनुमते नमः। श्री हनुमते नमः। श्री हनुमते नमः। ओम श्री हनुमते नमः। श्री हनुमते नमः। श्री हनुमते नमः। श्री हनुमते नमः। शिवस्मरणम्। ओम नमः शिवाय। 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 ओम वज्रनखा विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गुष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्। ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च। ओम वज्रनखा विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गुष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्। ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च। ओम वज्रनखा विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गुष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्। ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च। राम नाम स्मरण। राम 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 Rama 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 Rama. Friends, we were doing beautiful Parana of Lalita Mata almost from last 1 month. That book is over. Now I thought for next around 20-25 दिन 20 दिन every day we will do अष्टोत्तर शतनामावलिया 11 देवता. ठीक है, आज बुधवार है and beginning also let us do Sri Ganapathi's 108 now. In the mind only you can offer that flowers at the feet of Ganapathi, in whichever the name's meaning you know and can bring out that bhavana of bhakti and prarthana and sharanagati, do so. And I personally believe these 4-5 minutes of Ashtotra Shatanamavali can make us little closer, nearer to the divine in our own hearts. And it can even awaken him also towards us. He feeling pleased that Lord may even bless us. Okay. Om Paramatma Praptyartham Vishwashant Kalyanartham Sanatanasa Vishwavyaptyartham पुराणे इतिहासोक्त भगवत भागवत दर्शन प्राप्त्यर्थम समस्त भक्त साधकान आयुरारोग्यश्वर्य आदि क्षेमस्थैर्यादि श्रद्धा भक्त्यादि समस्त सत्संपदा सत्साधनानावाप्त्यर्थम श्री महागणपति अष्टोत्तर शतनामावल्याः पारायणं मानसिक पूजा वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. गणपति का 108 नाम. ओम अथ श्री गणपत्यष्टोत्तर शतनामावलिः. ओम विनायकाय नमः. ओम विघ्नराजाय नमः. ओम गौरीपुत्राय नमः. ओम गणेश्वराय नमः. ओम स्कंदाग्रजाय नमः. ओम अव्ययाय नमः. ओम पूताय नमः. ओम दक्षाध्यक्षाय नमः. ओम द्विजप्रियाय नमः. ओम अग्निप्रियाय नमः. ओम इंद्रश्रीप्रदाय नमः. ओम वाणी बलप्रदाय नमः. ओम सर्वसिद्धिप्रदायकाय नमः. ओम सर्वतनयाय नमः. ओम सर्वप्रियाय नमः. ओम सर्वात्मकाय नमः. ओम सृष्टिकर्त्रे नमः. ओम देवानीकार्चिताय नमः. ओम शिवाय नमः. ओम शुद्धाय नमः. ओम बुद्धिप्रियाय नमः. ओम शांताय नमः. ओम ब्रह्मचारिणे नमः, ओम गजाननाय नमः, ओम द्वैमातुराय नमः, ओम मुनिस्तुत्याय नमः, ओम भक्तविघ्नविनाशकाय नमः, ओम एकदन्ताय नमः, ओम चतुर्बाहवे नमः, ओम भक्तिसंयुताय नमः, ओम चतुराय नमः, ओम लंबोदराय नमः, ओम शूर्पकर्णाय नमः, ओम हेरम्बाय नमः, ओम ब्रह्मवित्तमाय नमः, ओम कालाय नमः, ओम ग्रहपतये नमः, ओम कामिने नमः, ओम सोमसूर्याग्निलोचनाय नमः, ओम पाशाङ्कुशाय नमः, ओम चण्डाय नमः, ओम गुणातीताय नमः, ओम निरञ्जनाय नमः, ओम कल्मषाय नमः, ओम स्वयं सिद्धार्चितपदाय नमः, ओम बीजपूरकाय नमः, ओम अव्यक्ताय नमः, ओम गतिने नमः, ओम वरदाय नमः, ओम शाश्वताय नमः, ओम कृतिने नमः, ओम विद्वत्प्रियाय नमः, ओम ईतभयाय नमः, ओम इक्षुचापधृते नमः, ओम अब्जोत्पलकराय नमः, ओम श्रीदाय नमः, ओम श्रीहेतवे नमः, ओम स्तुतिहर्षिताय नमः, ओम कुलाद्रिभृते नमः, ओम जटिने नमः, ओम चंद्रचूडाय नमः, ओम अमरेश्वराय नमः, ओम नागयज्ञोपवीतने नमः, ओम श्रीकंठाय नमः, ओम रामार्चितपदाय नमः, ओम रत्ने नमः, ओम स्थूलकंठाय नमः, ओम त्रयीकर्त्रे नमः, ओम सामघोषप्रियाय नमः, ओम पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः, ओम स्थूलतुंडाय नमः, ओम अग्रगण्याय नमः, ओम गणपाय नमः, ओम स्थिराय नमः, ओम रुद्धाय नमः, ओम सुभगाय नमः, ओम शूराय नमः, ओम वागीशाय नमः, ओम सिद्धिदाय नमः, ओम दूर्वा बिल्वप्रियाय नमः, ओम कांताय नमः, ओम पापहारिणे नमः, ओम कृतागमाय नमः, ओम समाहिताय नमः, ओम वक्रतुंडाय नमः, ओम श्रीप्रदाय नमः, ओम सौम्याय नमः, ओम भक्तकांक्षितदाय नमः, ओम अच्युताय नमः, ओम केवलाय नमः, ओम सिद्धाय नमः, ओम सच्चिदानंद विग्रहाय नमः, ओम ज्ञानिने नमः, ओम मायायुक्ताय नमः, ओम दान्ताय नमः, ओम ब्रह्मनिष्ठाय नमः, ओम भयवर्जिताय नमः, ओम प्रमत्तदैत्यभयदाय नमः, ओम व्यक्तमूर्तये नमः, ओम अमूर्तकाय नमः, ओम पार्वती शंकरोत्संग खेलनोत्सवलालनाय नमः, ओम समस्त जगदाधाराय नमः, ओम वरमूषकवाहनाय नमः, ओम हृष्टस्तुताय नमः, ओम प्रसन्नात्मने नमः, ओम सर्वसिद्धिप्रदायकाय नमः, ओम श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः, ओम श्री विघ्नेश्वराय नमः। ओम भूर्भुवस्वः प्राणाय पानाय व्यानाय उदानाय समानाय ब्रह्मणे ब्रह्मारुणं ब्रह्मभेद ब्रह्माग्नौ ब्रह्मणोऽहं ब्रह्मैव तेन गन्तव्यं ब्रह्मकर्मादिनान्नं चतुर्यं स्वाद मध्ये मध्ये अमृतवानुत्तराभुषस्तपादवृक्षाणाचून् ताम्बूलनीराजनान् दर्शयाम्योन्नदत्तसूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं निमाय विदितो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्दर्भासरो तस्य वासा सर्वमिदं विभाति ओम् दास नारायण विद्महे वासुदेवाय विष्णु प्रचोदयात् दाशरथाय विद्महे सीतालवाय तन्नो राम प्रचोदयात् राम भार्यायै विद्महे भूमिजायै च धीमहि तन्नः सीता प्रचोदयात् तत्पुरुषात्मा आदेशात् तन्नो लक्ष्मणः प्रचोदयात् ओम तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय तन्नो रुद्र प्रचोदयात् मंगलम श्री कुरुक्षेत्र रणक्षोणिवारण भारसाद्रोहाय गीताचार्याय मंगलम मंगलम गो सुरेंद्राय मणिगुणाब्धे चक्र तनुजाय सार्वभौमाय मंगलम मंगलम गुरुदेवाय मणिगुणात्मने सर्वभूषणय साधुरूपाय मंगलम मंगलाय शासन पराय मदाचार्य पुरोगमे सर्वेश्वर गुरु हैराचार्य सत्कृताय अस्तु मंगलम बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय उमावर चंद्रचूड़ भगवान की जय श्री रामायण महाभारत भागवत पुराण गीता मरण सूत्र भाषण जगदर्शन शिवपुराण सूत संविधान समस्त सनातन वैदिक संस्कृति विष्णु पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र की जय श्री वेदव्यास शुकदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय श्री वेदव्यास वशिष्ठ वाल्मीकि विश्वामित्र तुलसीदास आदि रामायण आचार्य की जय श्री वेदव्यास वैशंपायनाग्निवल्क्याद्य शंकरादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय श्री हिरण्यगर्भ कपिल पतंजलि व्यासादि योग दर्शनाचार्य की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सदगुरुदेव महाराज की जय आज के आनंद की जय नमः पार्वती पते हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम अम्बे अम्बे आदि तीर्था माता की जय समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु गण की जय Thank you, friends, for giving a beautiful day full of studying Shastras. Maybe in that way, conserve our times and energies and utilize for encashing this great opportunity right openly given. Om Sri Ramaya Namaha. Free of cost. घर बैठे बैठे ओम श्री गणेशाय ओम गम गणपतये नमः. Thank you. So, with same fervor, interest, let us come tomorrow also.